This is the card spread for the 2/22/22 Twin Flame Portal. What's funny is that I did not pre-plan this reading. I actually wasn't going to do one because last week's energy totally messed up my week so bad, and I needed to focus this week on catching up. And I had a workshop tonight with Kathy and Akina, womb clearing and activating unconditional love for twin flames and for anybody really. And I was just gonna do that and work, get orders done. But when I channeled the message for the workshop, Spirit told me to do this collective reading and also do a post for today for 2/22 with my channeled messages from Jesus and Mary Magdalene about twin flames. So I am going to try and get that done before midnight. So it's posted today also, since I wasn't planning on doing it. We'll see how that goes. This isn't a very long, super long collective reading, especially since I wasn't planning to do one. But this is about just taking a quick look at the energies. And this is about deeper messages, okay? So this is not looking at what's going on in the different waves or anything like that. This is deeper messages. So I did, the primary reading is the Oracle of the Seven Energies, looking at the internal energies of the Twin Flame Collective right now. And then I grabbed my White Light Oracle and my Crystal Mandala Oracle for some deeper messages for Twin Flames right now. And I grabbed my Gaia Oracle for just the teeniest bit of insight into the 3D. So it was very clear. Okay, so go just real quick about the womb clearing. I mean, that was such an incredible workshop. The channeled message that I channeled, Spirit also wanted me to share my story and some lessons and guidance about the twin flame journey. But then Akina did her light language and Kathy did the Merkaba activation in the womb and the womb clearing. And it was so powerful. People were astral traveling, and I had an amazing vision for myself, one during the second part of the meditation. And Kathy informed us afterwards that the manifestation activation that was done using the Merkaba in the womb, she said that is the most powerful manifestation that you can do. And the best time to do it is when you're ovulating any month. She said it's more powerful than new moon manifestations or full moon clearings or anything like that. She said that's the most powerful thing that you can do. So, and I didn't even know that was the case before we did this and planned this out. So I'm so glad that we have it. The recording is actually uploading to YouTube now, but it's private. It's a private link for the people who participated in the workshop. The recording will be available for purchase in my Etsy shop afterwards. So if you want to do this, participate in it after the fact, you can absolutely purchase it through my Etsy shop. And Kathy made a point of saying that even though you didn't participate live, it doesn't matter if you watch it 2 days from now, 3 weeks from now, 2 years from now, that it will always still have the potent energies from today's portal, and you can do it at any time. So if you want to take advantage of the 2/22/22 portal energies, manifestation energies that we did in the womb clearing, you can do that. And if you want to save that meditation to use for any time you're ovulating, and it's not about even though it's when you're ovulating, it's not necessarily about having a child or birth. The sacral chakra and the womb, it's the seat of creation. It's the seat of abundance and creativity. It's not just about children or families or whatever. It's about manifesting and creating the life of your dreams. Think about the Empress card. Yes, the Empress tends to be pregnant on those cards, but it's not about that. It's about birthing projects, birthing new chapters of your life, birthing relationships, birthing homes, birthing families, birthing new beginnings. and just like anything. It's about creating the life that you truly like desire, like anything that you want to manifest. Okay. So, but the seat of that is in the sacral chakra. And then the sacral chakra also is about emotional intimacy and vulnerability and helping connect with your partner and opening up pathways. So this is a really powerful manifestation. What the heck did I just say? And honestly, the vision that I had during that, even though I know that, I'm in the process of coming into twin flame union and birthing all of that, the vision that I had during that manifestation was about like my divine life purpose and my future and all of that amazingness. So, I mean, it's about anything that is part of your destiny and your future and manifesting and creating that. So, highly recommend. And like I said, by tomorrow probably I will have it up in my Etsy to purchase. I will try and do it tonight, but I have a lot to do tonight too. But I know the sooner the better. So I'll get it up there as soon as possible. Okay. So let's dive into this reading. And I'm going to reposition you so you can look at the cards instead of me. Absorb the energies, the light codes from the spread at the very beginning. I'll post that picture also. And so starting off, the energies of the connection. Oh, I need to pull this down more. There we go. Past energies affecting the present. We have the root chakra card, great and full. So this is about healing self-worth wounds, knowing that you are enough, getting into a spirit and practice of a mindful practice of gratitude, committing to your intentions and committing to manifesting them and co-creating them with spirit, letting go of attachment to the 3D and focusing on this new higher perspective that is the spiritual perspective. Okay, so that right now the energies moving forward are spirit helping you guys to heal those self-worth wounds and get into that gratitude consciousness. Okay. I'm just feeling if there's anything more to this. No, I think that's good. The present energy, and this is all about the spiritual awakening process. Okay. The present energy, this is a third eye chakra card, and it's seeing beyond. This is all about being able to hold that higher spiritual vision and higher perspective, seeing beyond the 3D, seeing beyond the material world, beyond what's right in front of you, and getting out of your own way, like discarding those 3D conditionings and 3D projections and lower based energy, and really focusing on rising above and staying in that higher spiritual focus and perspective. Okay. The hidden influences right now this is a crown chakra card, beyond the ordinary. So this is with hidden influences. This is anything that is subconsciously affecting you, really. And this is about learning. Spirit is teaching you to learn to trust the spirit world, trust the invisible world, even without being able to logically understand it. Okay. Recognizing that things cannot be known in advance all the time, and that you're not meant to grasp and understand everything at that 3D intellectual level, but everything is as it should be and makes sense, and just learning to trust that. Okay, so this is the other thing that is being worked on. Well, another thing I should say, not the other thing. The obstacle right now for many of you with willing release, this is a crown chakra card as well. This is about surrendering. This is about yielding to the divine plan, completely releasing attachment to the 3D, especially when things don't happen the way you want them to, and leaving room for serendipity and synchronicities, for spirit to align things exactly how they need to be. The more you try to control everything, the harder it is for everything to come together. And spirit needs you to let go and surrender and trust so that everything can align. Okay? Hidden helpers. Spirit is helping with this right now. The land between, and this is a third eye chakra card. See how many of these cards are all higher chakra focused, and about the spiritual aspects and the spiritual perspective. Spirit, like this is such a significant portal, and the messages that came through during the workshop and the messages that are coming through right now, this is all about getting you into that higher perspective, going through the spiritual awakening process and moving you into these higher revelations of awareness and consciousness. Okay, so now with hidden helpers, this is what Spirit is actively working on with you for right now. The land between is about stepping between two worlds. You're leaving the 3D behind and you're stepping into the 5D. It's learning to be okay while you're going through through transitions. It's the transition between the 3D and the 5D, as well as the transitions that are happening in your life and your journeys. For some of you, that's like literal physical transformations in your 3D world. For some of you, it's the awakening process. But and also not just the awakening process, but for some of you, it's also the healing process. It's letting go of what of your old ways and your old negative patterns and karmic situations and all that stuff. It's letting go of all of that stuff that was very restricting on you. And sorry, my dog's going crazy. I know it can be loud on the recordings from her collar. But anyway, it's letting go of that stuff, and it's healing and going through a metamorphosis and transforming and stepping into new ways of functioning. It's like literally shifting the way your brain works, the way your thoughts process, and having the 5D understandings tune you in to the intuitive perspective and your intuitive voice instead of the ego center. Okay? It's learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be. It's evolving. It's something essential still in development and metamorphosis. Okay, action to be taken. Exposed and revealed. This is a solar plexus chakra card. Oh my gosh, she's totally going crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, sorry. My dog is a little distracting for a minute. Okay, exposed and revealed, action to be taken. This is all about healing any remaining unresolved wounds, okay? Healing shame, healing imposter syndrome, letting go of self-condemnation, freeing yourself from those past unresolved wounds, and focusing on your self-worth and regaining your confidence, healing your self-worth issues, and really just having that full unconditional love and acceptance of yourself and of your twin flame and of your journey and the world around you, okay? Outcome, spirit of gratitude, crown chakra. And you know what really strikes me about this? What was the very first card that we had? Great and Full was about getting into a consciousness mindset from the root chakra aspect, and spirit of gratitude is stepping into that gratitude consciousness from the crown chakra aspect. So you're starting off in the 3D, starting through the 3D aspect, through the root chakra, and culminating in the same consciousness and mindset, but in the crown chakra. That is such a beautiful, like full circle aspect of the reading here. It's stepping into, it's prospering with the power of prayer, communing with spirit, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world and through this journey and awakening process, and having that complete knowledge and trust and surrendered state of knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly when and how they are meant to be, regardless of the appearance of things right now, regardless of how the journey needs to unfold. One of the significant messages that came through for me tonight in the workshop, and I want to share it now too, is that, and this is something that I share with my clients all the time and in my twin flame community that I have on Telegram, which if anybody wants to join, please reach out to me privately. You have to get an invitation from me to join. And I created it so that twin flames can talk to each other and support each other, since no one else understands. But anyway, the very important message that came through tonight, and that I say all the time, to be honest, but I didn't realize the significance of it as much until now, is that every single thing happens for a reason. Both the good and the bad, every single thing that you go through is already mapped out by your higher selves and by your spirit team, and it all happens for a reason, for your soul growth and your soul path. And Spirit really wants you to know and understand. When I say Spirit, I'm talking about Jesus and Mary Magdalene. That is who I channeled. And they really want you to know that that everything will work out exactly when and how it is meant to, and every step along the way is planned out and is working out and is happening exactly as it is meant to. And you just need to completely trust that and surrender to faith and everything that is happening. And again, have gratitude for everything in your life. Have that consciousness of gratitude, and have gratitude that Spirit has your back and is taking you exactly where you are meant to be. Okay? And then I do take multiple cards for the outcome. So we also have here, or we actually consider this final thoughts, not outcome, but final thoughts. So first we have, it is what it is, from the root chakra. And this is like, this first step here is really in the getting into the radical acceptance of your current situations and being able to leave behind what's not meant for you anymore. Releasing any resistance to your path forward, and letting go and moving forward as you are meant to. No longer holding on to old situations and people that are no longer serving you anymore. And then we have the Rose's Kiss, which is a sacral chakra card. And this is all about connecting, being present. That first and foremost, being present in your day-to-day life, appreciating the little things, appreciating every moment, finding more joy and happiness in life, experiencing pleasure and deep satisfaction from everything that you do, appreciating like everything you experience with all of your senses, and having your desires acknowledged and realized. And then in connections and in relationships, it's also about connecting intimately and sensually, and finding the joy and appreciation for those moments together, and leading things forward in honestly beautiful, loving ways. And then lastly, we have a Grand Symphony, which is a heart chakra card. I love that we ended with root, sacral, and heart, to be honest. And this is about the way everything comes together, like the grand symphony of how everything fits together, and the puzzle pieces of everything going on of this journey. Everything that happens, it all comes together in a grand symphony. Each part along the journey is part of the whole, and you have a significant part in the whole of the world and ascension and everything that is happening here on a bigger, broader scale. Okay, so it's removing the 3D biases and seeing those bigger pictures, seeing the interconnectedness of everything, the interconnectedness of everything happening in your life on your twin flame journey. And then beyond that, the interconnectedness of your journey to ascension and to everything that's going on in the world and how it all comes together. Knowing that, as you come into the awareness of all of that, you end the division mindsets and step into unity consciousness. And that is bringing you into inner union and into outer union and moving you forward on this awakening journey and ascension process like you are meant to. And it's stepping into the harmony of everything that the Grand Symphony is and represents. Okay? Okay, so now, let's look at the 3D stuff real quick. Okay, so I asked with my Gaia Oracle, give me some 3D perspective real quick about what's going on with twin flames right now at the 2/22/22 portal. So right now, many of you are facing your fears and you're releasing subconscious wounds and going through shadow work, actually, to really do that deep healing so that you are ready and able to have clarity and freedom as you find the solutions necessary for you to rise above the problems and the difficulties that have held you back, rise above karmic situations, rise above fears and ego center, and really step into your power and strength to move forward. And hold on. Excuse me. And as you do that, some of you have already done this. Some of you are in the process of doing this. Some of you are going to be doing it soon. And then you are going to bring about travel and romance and reunions, and things are going to start coming together so that you can come into that sacred, passionate, spiritual communion with your beloved. So, I mean, I know this was a very quick look, but I mean, it's the same thing. Everybody's at different stages, but healing the ego center and the fears and everything that's been holding you back, finding the solutions to rise above everything and coming back together and moving forward together in union as you are meant to. And I really I could not have even planned that, how perfectly those cards came out. So everybody is on that process. Okay. And actually another one of the messages that came through earlier on for the workshop was that the significance of from now moving forward between now and 2024, such a significant amount of twin flames coming into union. Honestly, this is going to be part of what I post later on from my previous channeled messages, but I've been told by Jesus and Mary Magdalene that we can expect literally, about 65% of twin flames coming into union between now and the end of 2024. And 2022 alone is going to see a 30% jump. So, and starting off before this, that 15% of twins are in union. So that's why they say that twin flame unions are rare, because they are rare right now. Only 15% of twins approximately are in union so far. But that is changing now, and things are changing and moving forward significantly. This is this month, the 222 portals this month are the kickoff, and everything is going to start changing. It's not just about twin flames. This is about ascension. This is much greater than our individual lives. So everything is in the process of kicking off here, and that doesn't mean that your journeys are going to take on warp speed, but you are going to see the progress. It is going to happen. It is going to come. Have that faith in that. Okay. So now let's look at these deeper messages for twins. Cupio Dissolvi. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. Okay, then we have Sacred Scar. To find it. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival, of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. What? Why are you crying when I'm recording? You always do that. There is another message to this card that I saved a long time ago, and I want to see what it is here and read it. You don't have to enjoy the process of growth, but you can always trust it has your best interests at heart. However, do not confuse negative, especially traumatic experiences as something Spirit has inflicted upon you. Spirit would love your growth to happen in the most joyful and peaceful ways possible. As your relationship to Spirit heals and strengthens, this can be the way you grow more often than not. However, Spirit also knows that sometimes we are to move through intense experiences before we can gain access to the light. Those experiences can teach us things only those who have truly suffered and brought their suffering to consciousness and healing can know. The lessons learned include compassion, wisdom, strength, and fearlessness, faith in Spirit and in humanity, and the recognition of the challenges of awakening whilst having trust in the ultimate power of the light. Such a soul becomes one truly badass and divine human being, a powerful healer, and a light bearer in this world. I know that I experienced that, and that's why I saved it. And I think that that was an important message for many of you. Where the heck is my cat and why is he crying? Where are you? And why are you crying? I'm a little busy right now. Okay. Mandala of the Heart, 528 hertz. Automatically, you know you need to listen to 528 hertz on YouTube. So play those binaural beats, okay? Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness and the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. I mean, and this is perfect as well because what the portal is about, unconditional love, and it's the heart chakra card and frequencies. And 528 hertz is the love frequency of creation, and I was talking about the womb center and being the seed of creation and all of that. I'm gonna let him out now that I have found him. Hold on 1 second. You know, you always have the worst timing. Go. Ooh. When this card appears, you are being put on notice that the Divine Feminine has a vision for your soul and is organizing events accordingly. She will guide you through your heart, and with her protection, the manifestation of your soul path is assured. As you tune into that frequency, you connect to all hearts in a powerful alchemical network which delivers an infusion of divine protection, and uplifting wisdom into the human collective. Priestesses, sound alchemists, and heart healers work with these frequencies, understanding their capacity to evoke the alchemical and the miraculous. This is all about connecting to the universal heart and love and unconditional love. Beautiful. Okay. I lost myself. Oh, that's what I'm... Sorry. Okay, now we have Telepathy of Terra Mater. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. And then lastly, we have Aurora of Gamma. It is time to let go of what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach, rather than doggedly committing yourself to your previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. And this is all, interconnected with all of the messages that have come through today about the significance of your soul journey and awakening process. Okay, so really embrace that and embody it and move forward down that path. Okay, so then I have 2 more cards here. After I finished pulling these cards, I still felt like something was missing, and that's how I ended up going to the crystal mandala as well. And I love, love, love that the cards that came out here are Ascended Master Mother Mary and Celestite, Unconditional Trust, and Ascended Master Mary Magdalene and Aqua Aura Quartz, Divine Alchemy. Like, I mean, it doesn't even get more perfect considering that I channel Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And sometimes I channel Mother Mary too. But Jesus and Mary Magdalene were the first twin flames to incarnate since Atlantis. So I channel them primarily. Okay, so unconditional trust. We bring you the blessing of unconditional trust. There are times when trust comes easily. Perhaps life is proceeding according to some sort of plan, or you have enough money to feel safe, sufficient prospects on the horizon to feel excited, and enough love in your relationships to feel wanted and valued. Then there are times when it is harder to trust. Perhaps none of the above applies to you. You are lost, feel alone, confused, and without a clear plan or sign of hope ahead. You may be frightened and just want something to lift you out of the darkness and into the light. Your mind and perhaps your family and friends might tell you that this is a time that it is crazy to trust. They may tell you that you should try to fix yourself, get real, give up, or get on with your life. Do not listen to doubts or negativity in others or yourself. It is safe to trust. The Divine Mother is watching over you and will guide you safely into the new life awaiting you now. I mean, perfect message here. And then for the twin flame journey especially. And then lastly, divine alchemy. We bring you the blessing of divine alchemy. Divine alchemy is the art of transmutation, the application of spiritual consciousness to physical form, so profound that an entirely new form evolves. It is irreversible change. This is the integration of your higher self into your soul, into your 3D and your human. It is the coal transformed into the diamond, the lead of sleeping matter, awakened into the radiant gold of consciousness. Successful alchemical transformation requires patience, courage, and a belief in the power of spirit above all else. The radical and permanent transformation effected by divine alchemy may seem miraculous to the outsider viewing the changed form, yet the alchemist knows that when spiritual consciousness meets physical matter, the world will never be the same again. This is what you're going through on the twin flame journey, and you can handle it. It might be really hard, but you can handle it, and what's on the other side for you is just absolutely incredible. Okay, like union, you will get there. You will get there within. You will get there with your twin, and the version of yourself that you will become, and the bliss that you will have together, as well as the destiny that you have in divine union, like your spiritual life purpose. Like, it's just going to be incredible. So believe in yourself and in the power of the divine. The art of divine alchemy will express itself through you, and the world around you shall be blessed by its healing power. And that is it, my friends. So I hope that this reading helped you on the potent and powerful 2/22/22 twin flame portal. And I hope that you use it wisely and use your days forward from here wisely to really tap into your healing and your power and your strength and charge forward. Okay?